Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is MS Collections. Thank you big time for stopping by. As you can see in the video, this is a unique type of flay. It's a 1080-degree two-step flay, and I'll be showing us how to come about this type of flay in this tutorial. Actually, I'll be giving us an idea on how to cut 720 flay, 1080 flay, 1440 degree flay, and the likes. Okay, but we'll be making this 1080 degree flay is two-step, and one good thing that this tutorial comes with is I'll be showing you how to insert crinoline as well on the flay. So if this is what you like to learn, if this is what you're interested in, please stay tuned to the end of the video and you will get all the juice from this video. Okay, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do well to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I drop new videos, because I always drop amazing content. Okay, so let's get right into the video. The first thing we'll be doing is to learn the calculations for this type of flay. Okay, now we must know, or in case you do not know, this type of flay helps to give you more folds. Okay, it helps to give you a fuller effect, so the more it is, the fuller it becomes. So I've gone ahead to write down the calculations, and it's just basically the number of flays added together. So you see that 720 degree flay means 360 degree flays times 2 and the rest. Okay, 1080 means 360 degree flays, and 480 degree flays means 360 degree flays times 4. So for the 720 degree flay, the first thing you're going to do, which is actually the first step for all of them, is to divide your waist measurement by 4, and then whatever answer you get, you go ahead and add your zipper allowance and your seam allowance. So the waist measurement, or rather the underbust measurement, okay, that's depending on where you're attaching your flay. If it's from the underbust, after the underbust or the waist measurement, go ahead and use it. So I'll be using 32 inches divided by 4 is 8 inches. So I added 1.5 inch for my zipper allowance and 0.5 inch for the joinings, and I have 10 inches. Okay, so I'm going to now carry these 10 inches and divide by 2, and my answer is 5. So for if I want to make a 720 degree flay, it means that I will be cutting 2 360 degree flays with a width of 5. Okay, yes. So as we proceed, you understand how that works. Now it's the same thing for the 1080 degree flay. For the 1080 degree flay, I'm now going to carry that figure 10, which is what I'm going to use for any type of flay I want to make, and divide it by 3. So it means my answer is 3.3, and it means I'll be cutting 3 360 degree flays with a width of 3.3. And then for the 1440 degree flay is the same thing. Go ahead and take that first figure you divided, that's 10 inches, divided by 4, and then I'll be getting 2.5 for this one. Now it means I'm going to be cutting 4 360 degree flays, and then divide them, and the width, okay, of the flay is going to be 2.5. Now please take note that all this width, the final width I'm getting, is when the fabric is folded into 4. Now if you do your maths, let's assume 2.5. Let's assume I wanted to cut a 1440 degree flay. 2.5 folded into 4, when you open that up, you're going to get like 10 inches, and then 10 times 4 flays is going to give you 40 inches. Okay, so that's going to cover up for all your seam allowances, your zipper allowance, depending on the quantity or the amount of zipper allowance or seam allowance you want to use. Okay, so please ensure that at the end of the day, when you're done with your maths, you have a little bit of excess for your zipper allowance and to cover up for all your joining allowance or your seam allowance. Okay, so over to the cutting table. I folded my wrapper. Just go ahead and fold your wrapper, ensuring that you have the same length and the same width for this type of flay. Okay, so I folded my wrapper and fold it in such a way that it will give you the desired length you want and the desired width. Now I'm making a 1080 degree flay, and I need a width of 3.3 by the time I'm done. As you can see, I've gone ahead to fold what I believe will be enough for me to get what I want. And just in case you're confused on how to fold it, you can just begin to measure the top, just get a round figure of the curve on your fabric and then mark the length you want. So I've gone ahead to this fold, I've checked, and it can give me the length I want and the width I want. Now because it's a two-step flay, I'm marking the shorter steps first, okay? And this short step, I'll be using 6 inches of length. So I've marked it around. Just look at how I did it in case you're confused. Now I got that 6 inches length, and then from the top of the wrapper, because my width is about 2 inches to get the width of my flay, so from the top of the wrapper to the length I want is 8 inches. So I went ahead to mark it round, and then I marked out that 2 inches. So by the time I subtracted it, I had my 3.3 inches width rather, and I have my 6 inches length. Okay, so I've gone ahead to cut one aspect of that flay. This is one, and I need to reproduce 3 of this. Okay, so you can see that I had my fabric folded into 4 before I got that 3.3 inches. Okay, so that by the time you open it up, you would have in the width. By the time you open it up and you cut 3 pieces of this, you have the desired width you have. Now, like I said, the effect of this flay is you have your waist measurement without too many pleats. Actually, the pleats for this is not going to be much. It's a little bit more than a waist measurement. So you have it exactly sitting on your waist, but you have it full. So that full effect, when you see a flay that looks full and you're wondering, oh, this flay doesn't have pleats, how did this come about? This is the method that was used. Like I said, the fuller you desire it to be, the more you cut. Okay, and it doesn't end at 1440. You can go ahead and make yours times 5, times 6, times 10, depending on whatever you want. So I've gone ahead to cut 3 pieces of this flay, and it's ready. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to cut the longer part. Okay, so I wanted the longer part to be longer by 2 inches. So it means I'm going to place the smaller one on the fabric and go ahead and add 2 inches round it. When you're making two-step flay, it's usually easier to cut the smaller step first and then go ahead to cut the bigger step. Okay, so this is how I'm going about it. You can just watch carefully and learn, and it's very simple, guys. Also, I'll be noting that I'll be putting crinoline for the shorter flay, but I won't put for the longer flay. Okay, so we can also learn from that on how to use crinoline on this kind of flay. Using crinoline on this kind of flay is really very helpful. It goes ahead to give you that extra twist you are looking for, just in case you want your flay to have those extra twists, it goes ahead to do that. Okay, so just go ahead and watch. So I have my flays cut out. I have 3 longer flays and 3 shorter flays. So I have like two-step, that makes my two-step 1080-degree flay. So as you can see, guys, go ahead and cut your lining, which I've done. I've cut my lining for all the flays. For the main fabric, I used a medium gum stay, while for the lining I use a soft gum stay. Okay, so cut it out. So as you can see, I have not divided the lining. Just go ahead and cut it as you see. Put your gum stay, and then this is a crinoline. This, the black thing that I just showed you guys, that is the crinoline. I use a 2-inch crinoline. Okay, so over to the joining. Just go ahead and trim the flea. Trim the lining of the flea to be equal. Make sure it's equal, and then when you're opening the hole, just make sure that it's not so exact. Just leave a little bit of excess at the top, so that when you're done, you can, if there are any excesses, you can trim out, but you don't want to have shortages. Okay, so just go ahead, and when you're done, just watch the video carefully. I'll show you how you join it. You just join it by the sides, and as you watch, you're going to be getting the full gist of how to join this flay conveniently. So as you can see, guys, join the flay to the flay, lining to lining, and if you do as I've illustrated in this video, you're going to have, by the time you're done, you're going to discover you have a neat finish. Okay, you're not going to be having any excesses. And whatever I do for the small flay, I'm going ahead to do for the big flay. The same method of joining is the same for both. Okay, now I've gone ahead to join, and I'll be showing you what it looks like. So you can see I've joined them to become one long flay, and then the next thing you want to do is to get your crinoline. You can see that joining I have there. Do not forget to iron your seams open before attaching your crinoline, so that you have your flay looking flat outside. Okay, so you can see those folds we have there. This flay is not going to be straight, trust me. So for my crinoline, this is what it looks like. I'm going ahead to use the bias to conceal the edges. Please, before you use your crinoline, use bias to conceal the edges so it doesn't poke you. And then go ahead and attach on your flay. Now you can see I'm placing the crinoline on the top of my flay. Go ahead and sew, and when you're done, this is what you should have. Please, after sewing your crinoline to your flay, do not forget to top stitch. Okay, it's it's usually not easy, but it's not so difficult. When you're done attaching your crinoline to your flay, just top stitch, and you're going to be having this effect. Go ahead and give it a good press, which is what I've done. You can see we do not have any excess lining at any side. Our flay is ready. I've weaved the top, and so look at it, it's very ready. And of course the bigger flay was ready as well, and I went ahead to attach both together and then attach to the dress. Okay, so guys, this is the final look. We saw it earlier at the beginning of this video, so please give me a thumbs up if you learned from this tutorial. Also, I'll be dropping videos on how I made the entire blouse. You see, this entire blouse is a peplum corset blouse, as you can see, and even at the back as well was corset. So I'll be dropping a full tutorial on how I came about this style with the keyhole neckline, everything. Okay, that is why your notification bell should be turned on so you get notified when I drop these videos. You wouldn't want to miss out. You'll be the first person to be notified when these videos are dropped. Please subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.